These are some of the many who, through the years, came and found and left a new freedom which they fashioned with their own hands for their children and their children after them. Here their houses of worship, in which they gave thanks for the years of peace and plenty, still stand. And today they still serve the 20th century Americans of the peninsula as they did their forefathers some 300 years ago. Since the first settler came, one of the freedoms, the freedom of worship, has pervaded the peninsula, the freedom for which our country and its great allies were fighting. And these people, whose sons fought on all fronts of the world, these people did their share on the home front. Doing the work they knew best, doing it 7 days a week, growing chickens, which are recognized everywhere as among the finest. During the war, 8 out of every 10 people on the peninsula were engaged in the chicken industry, directly or indirectly dependent on it, supplying 18 million pounds of dressed poultry every month to the armed forces. This tremendous figure represented over 40% of the national total. And like all great things, it had a small beginning. For in the beginning was the egg, so far as the Delaware broiler area is concerned. The majority of hatching eggs for the poultry meat production on the peninsula have their origin in the New England area. They are a product of barred rock cockerels bred to New Hampshire red hens. Here an extensive breeding program over a number of years has produced a chicken of high vigor and vitality. Fuller meat-producing qualities have been and are being continuously bred into them. Here on the peninsula, approximately 39 hatcheries act as mother to over 10 million eggs at one time. Largest of them all is the Morris hatchery, largest in the world and typical of all hatcheries on the peninsula. The Morris plant, alone in full production, hatches almost 3 million eggs every 3 weeks. These eggs, which are shipped by truck and rail from New England, are superior to all other eggs. When hatched, they result in a faster growing, better and fuller meated bird, for which the peninsula is famous. The eggs in trays are placed into a portable carriage and are wheeled to the incubators, where they're placed into specially constructed racks. One such incubator holds 78,000 eggs. There are 30 such incubators under this one roof of the Morris hatchery. Taking care of these eggs is a full-time job with full-time supervision. These incubators are electrically controlled by such panels which see to it that uniform temperature and humidity is maintained for perfect hatching results. No mother hen was ever more thoughtful. Quietly, efficiently, mechanically, the incubators go about the business of hatching their family of 2 million eggs. And in 21 days, life is born. Hours after hatching, the baby chicks are graded, packed, and given a final check, and then delivered to waiting farms throughout the Delmarva Peninsula.